Before we get to the top 10 Air Jordans of 2019, I want to give a congratulations to the winner on screen right now for these Yeezy keychains. We gave away 2 Yeezy keychains in my top 10 Yeezy video of 2019, so check that out if you haven't yet already. And if that video hits 2K likes and I think 8 more days left, we'll be doing a giveaway for another pair of Yeezy 350 V2s. And if you guys missed yesterday's top 10 video, it was my top 10 Adidas for 2019, and we're doing a giveaway for these right here. We have an Ultra Boost keychain, and we're also giving away an Adidas NMD keychain. So check out that, and of course comment down below your top 3 Adidas for 2019 in that video. With that said, we don't have a giveaway for today's jacket. You know what? I got some Jordan stuff to give away. Let's do it. I actually have 2 Jordan pins that have gone unclaimed. These are special pins that actually are exclusive to Toronto. When the Jordan store opened up in, I believe, 2017 or 2016, they gave away some custom special Toronto pins for Jordan brands. I have 2 pins available. We'll have 2 winners. So if you want to enter the giveaway for these limited exclusive Air Jordan pins, stick around to the end of the video. Now, making my top 10 Air Jordans list for 2019 was really hard. There was quite a few strong releases, and of course we're gonna have to do some honorable mentions before we get to number 10. So let's quickly rapid fire the honorable mentions. The Air Jordan 5 Trophy Rooms and the Family and Friends version. We're not gonna do any Family and Friends in the top 10. We're gonna do releases that everybody had a equal opportunity to buy. The Air Jordan 6 Dornbecker, the satin black toe ones. Some of you guys might be upset I put this as an honorable mention, but I just wasn't a really big fan of the shoe in hand. Next ones are the Turbo Green Air Jordan 1 and their counterpart, the Air Jordan 1 Hyper Crimson. These bad boys right here. If you guys want to see my Singapore vlogs, check it out. I'll leave the playlist linked up top. I bought these in Singapore, and Singapore was a really cool country to be in for sneakers and streetwear. We also have the Shattered Backboard 3.0s, the Air Jordan 1 High OG UNC Obsidians, and the final honorable mention would have to be the Air Jordan 4 Winterized. Now, let's get to the top 10. Coming in at number 10 are the Air Jordan 4 What the Air Jordan 4 is. I gotta say, these are actually on sale right now. I went to the mall the other day and they're on sale for 25% off, sitting on shelves. Now I know in some countries, for example like Japan, the Jordan 4 What the has sold out, but the Jordan 4 What the, I think, did a really great job at combining multiple colorways of the Air Jordan 4 into one sneaker, and in a very wearable fashion. A lot of these mix-matched or mismatched sneakers, they're sort of hard to wear, or not necessarily hard to wear, but they're so bold and so strange, and the asymmetricalness of it all, and it's just, some people really don't like the way that's like 2 completely different looking sneakers on each foot. But for the What the Air Jordan 4, they are similar enough that it isn't too polarizing. So for that reason, plus the quality of the shoe, plus I love Air Jordan 4s, it had to make my top 10 list. Number 9 are the Air Jordan 1 Mid Edison Shan. These are probably one of the best Air Jordan 1 mids to come out ever. Just like ever. I love what they did with it. The color scheme is perfect. The white, the red, the black, the satin material that reveals a different colorway underneath the sneaker, and the fact that it's a mid is very surprising. They easily could have done this on a high and made it even more hyped up, but Jordan Brand was heavily pushing the Jordan 1 mid in 2019. As you guys have heard me talk about my top 10 Jordan 1 mid video coming out tomorrow, they put out a lot, man. Enough that I can make a top 10 video of it, and not all the releases are trash. So trust me guys, you will want to see tomorrow's video for the top 10 Jordan 1 mids. But number 9 on the overall list are, again, the Air Jordan 1 mid Edison Shan. Coming in at number 8, we have the Travis Scott Air Jordan 6s. Yes, these sneakers right here are probably one of the best non-OG Air Jordan 6s we've ever seen. I love the olive colorway. I love the stash pocket. It's such a wearable colorway, especially for the fall, winter months. Like, it's such a good shoe for Canadians over here. I would love to get a pair. Resale value has only gone up, I believe, and I still think it's one of the more underrated Travis Scott sneakers. I know the ones get a lot of the credit, but the 6s, although they're not as hyped up as the ones, I think they deserve a place in this top 10 list. Number 7 is going to be a controversial one. Some of you guys might think I'm crazy for putting it so low on this list. Like, some people believe it deserves to be number 1 at all times. And I'll explain myself in a moment, so please don't fast forward this part of the video. I will explain myself. But number 7 are the Air Jordan 11 Bread colorway. Yeah, I did it. It's number 7. It's not number 1 or 2. Now, For me, the Air Jordan 11 Bread, or just the Air Jordan 11 in general, I find it looks really weird on my feet. To me, you guys have heard this from me in the past if you've been rocking with me for a while on the channel, but to me, the Air Jordan 11 is a sneaker that I genuinely really like the look of it, but when you see it on yourself, when you put it on your own feet, it just looks a little weird. It looks a little funky to me. And so I love the shoe, but because I can't wear it personally and feel confident wearing one or wearing the pair, I have to put it lower on the list. I used to own an older pair. It was like, I think at the 2011 release. But yeah, I used to own a pair and they didn't feel right. Now, of course, I'd love to buy the most recent, 2019 version, but they sold out instantly, as they do every single year when it comes to Jordan 11s. So if I can find a pair for retail or try on a pair again and see how I can style it, I might hop on it, but I'm not trying to pay resale for Jordan 11s when I'm not too sure how I feel about them on feet. I'm sorry if I triggered you by putting it so low on the list, but yeah, let me know in the comments down below how you guys feel about the Jordan 11 Breads. Maybe you have a sneaker that's like that you like but just looks weird on your feet. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, let's get on to number 6. Number 6 are a pair of sneakers I actually have in my collection for once. I can show you guys these up close. They're a shoe that definitely flew under the radar for a lot of people. They're not an OG colorway of the Air Jordan 4, but they're definitely one of the best colorways they've released for a non-OG colorway, and they actually went on sale in some places. The cool gray Air Jordan 4. These shoes right here are so freaking wearable, and I'm so happy that they brought them out in 2019, because this is a sneaker I was not able to purchase when they originally came out because I just wasn't a sneakerhead at the time. I think these originally came out maybe in 2008 or 2011, or I don't know, but I'll have the proper date on screen of when these came out most recently compared to this, and this just gave me a new opportunity to buy a brand new pair that's not cracking and get to wear these. I haven't worn these just yet. I still have to review this pair actually, which is really bad because it came out so long ago. On to number 5, we have the Air Jordan 1 High collaboration with Nike SB. They are the LA to Chicago. Now this shoe, a lot of hypebeasts love because you can do a lot of cool things with the way you sort of wear them. Like you can customize them to your like. Some people I know, for example, would strip off the entire Lakers colorway and just have the Chicago one shown, which is a pretty cool way to wear them. And I just missed out on this release completely. I like the fact that they took that Nike SB sort of thing they usually do when it comes to Jordan 1s with the paint being able to chip off and show another colorway. We first saw it a long time ago on the Jordan 1 Lance Mountain. But yeah, this is a new version of it, which is definitely one of the most hype releases of this year when it comes to Jordan 1. Number 4 is a pair of sneakers I actually have 2 versions of. I have a size 8 pair here, which I will be selling. I'll be selling a bunch of my sneakers very soon, and of course my channel members will have early access to it, my sneaker sale. But I do have an older pair here, which I'll show in just a moment. But this size 8 pair, that is number 4 on my top 10 Air Jordans for 2019 list, are the infrared Air Jordan 6. One of the, I know, honestly, these are the best Air Jordan 6 of all time. Let's face it, a lot of people feel that way too. And this year, they brought them out with the Nike Air on the back. That beautiful, beautiful Nike Air. They did it right this year. In the past, like in the previous years, they don't always get the retro right. Some people complained that the previous year's Air Jordan, the red on the side was too pinkish, and so they were turned off by that. But as you can see here, the shade of red they used is more deep, closer to the varsity red that we've seen in the past, while this is a bit more on the pinker side. Now, I'm a huge fan of both, and this is a size 9.5 that I actually have for my own personal rotation. I haven't yet unds'd them yet, waiting for that right day. My number 3 sneaker would have to be the Air Jordan 4 Raptors. Now, this isn't the exact version. This is the 2018 version with the Jumpman on the tongue. I actually paid resale for these. I bought them from a subscriber in Toronto, and yeah, they're top 3 or number 3 on my list because obviously I'm from Toronto. But the one I'm talking about is the Drake version, the OVO Air Jordan 4, the ones on screen right now with I think Drake's signature on them, and with 2019 being the year that the Raptors won their very first NBA championship.
Oh man,
it has to be on the list, man. It has to be. And if you're not from Toronto, they're probably nowhere on your top 10 list. But being from Toronto, this is my personal list. I gotta put it at number 3. Number 2 on the list would have to be the Air Jordan 1 Low Union. I'm just playing. This isn't on the list. This is actually a fake pair of a fake custom I bought in the Philippines. If you guys want to see my fake sneaker collection, I'll have that video very soon. But just a quick shout out to my Black Toe Union Jordan 1 lows. Number 2 is actually the Bread Air Jordan 4. Now, although the Bread Air Jordan 4 was a pretty big GR, a big general release this year, I still wasn't able to buy a pair. I think I was not in the country when they released, but I haven't been able to find a pair for a good price yet, and the Bread Jordan 4 will easily be my top 10 list every single year it comes out. It's one of those sneakers, like the Bread ones in my opinion, that when it comes out that year, you're gonna try and buy it no matter what. It's just such a fantastic shoe. The colorway, the wearability of it all. I know some people call it the Black Cement Jordan 4s. I think that's the proper name, but I'm a new sneakerhead, you could say, so I'm gonna call them the Bread 4s, and I love them. And they have, of course, the Nike Air on the back. The collectors love, and all the hypebeasts love, and it drives the resale price up a bit more, but that's okay. I just need a pair for a fair price. Size 10. Someone in Toronto, hit me up. On to number 1. You probably guessed it. Can you guess it? Try and guess in your head right now, and let me know if you were right in the comment section down below. But actually, before we get to the number 1 sneaker, for the giveaway of these Air Jordan pins, we'll pick 2 winners. Very simple giveaway. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at SneakerTalkCA. Hit that like button down below and comment letting me know your top 3 Air Jordans of the year. That's all you gotta do. I'll contact the winner over Instagram DM. Some giveaways will, last a couple days, and some giveaways like this will last 1 day. So stay active on the channel. I try and, reward and give back to you guys who are super active watching, because it makes my job possible. So thank you. Anyways, on to number 1. Number 1, let's do it. Drum roll, please. The Air Jordan 1 High Retro Travis Scott. Yes. Why'd I say it like that? But yeah, the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1, hands down, you gotta be the most hyped up sneaker of the year in my opinion. I was in Japan actually when these dropped. If you guys want to see my Japan vlogs and me sneaker shopping in Japan, check it out. Playlist linked up top and down below. But the Travis Scott 1 High, the hype was unreal. The hype was insane for this sneaker. Even people who weren't even into Jordans wanted these sneakers, man. Like, it was crazy. In Japan, they released in 1 store only in Harajuku, or in Tokyo, and it was the Tokyo 23 store, which is like the unofficial Jordan store. And in order to line up for the raffle for them, you had to be wearing a pair of Travis Scott sneakers already. I didn't even have a Travis Scott pair of shoes already, man. So like, I couldn't even try and buy the Travis Scott ones in Japan if I wanted to. Now the resale on these have gone up a lot ever since they came out, and I think they're gonna only continue to rise. This is not a retro Jordan I see them ever restocking. Like, it's a limited collab with an artist. When it comes to this kind of stuff, it's like Nike Yeezys, getting restocked. It's not gonna happen. So Travis Scott ones, if you are looking to invest into sneakers, I think they're a great investment, and they're such a great shoe. In my opinion, I wasn't too crazy about them at first, but they've definitely grown on me, and we've never seen a brown Air Jordan 1 before of this nature. Like, the reverse swoosh, that was a huge deal. That made so many people go crazy, man. The fact that it has Travis Scott's cosign, it's his branding on it and all. When he had such a strong year and a strong couple years these last few years, it makes sense that it is the number 1 sneaker for my Air Jordans of 2019. One quick announcement before this video wraps up. I'll be giving away this pair over on my Twitch. So if you guys want a free pair of Jordan 1 Low Unions, follow me on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/SneakerTalkCA. I play games like Apex Legends, Halo, Fortnite, Overwatch, Gears of War, and I play with my girlfriend as well. And we play with you guys for the cross-platform games. And again, if you guys made it to the end of the video, comment down below your top 3 Air Jordans of 2019. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video, my top 10 Air Jordan 1 mids of 2019.